Well, hello there, and I hope everyone is doing well. G'day, I'm Keeonra from Keeonra Music, and this is part two of mm, what ended up in the last live stream being a bit of a mess, I think. Had some lovely help from Jade Star. She's lovely. Gave me some wonderful ideas. And after the stream, I looked at my ideas and her ideas and came up with the conclusion that I need to scrap everything and start from scratch. And so I did some stuff, and then finally my muse came and gave me some inspiration again about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I have only had a few hours sleep, but my friends, I have coffee in my new coffee cup. It's a sippy cuppy coffee cup. It is really cold to touch on the outside, but it's really hot inside, and it's great. You've got to be careful not to burn yourself. But at least I won't spill this in my studio with lots of expensive electronic things that doesn't do well with liquid. So at least I can have my coffee as I compose. That could be a title for a song. Anyway, I hope you're all well, wherever you are. I've put the Sunglasses of Doubt away because they just didn't work. I'm that bad. No amount of sunglasses will help me, I don't think. I've looked at the course a little bit more. So this is all about writing trailer music. This is all about, there we go, up here, the Thinkspace How to Write Trailer Music course. Again, I'm not sponsored by anyone, but I'm giving it a go with the, there we go, pointy things. I'm not good at pointy things. The 8DIO libraries. I may use other libraries as well, depending on how it goes, because I'd like to really practice the building blocks of what makes trailer music. So as I'm going through the course, I can't disclose too much because that would just be bad and wrong, but I can disclose that trailer music is more written in chunks and bits that can be edited and manipulated to suit as far as the film studios are concerned. And so in order to do that and to understand it a bit better, it's good to watch trailers. So, there's plenty of trailers available on YouTube, and I have been doing a fair bit of that. And for the most part, all it's done is inspire me to go to the movies more. And now I have a longer list of movies I'd like to go and see. But otherwise, just checking out what is being done out there. Yeah, excuse me. I need more coffee because I have only had a few hours sleep. Now, did I achieve anything in the early hours of this morning? Not really. I wrote something and saved it, and then woke up a few hours later and got up this morning and listened to it and basically rewrote it, and I started in the key of C major. I was too happy. So we're going to D minor, and we're going to keep it simple, and we're just going to give it a go, and we're going to see what happens. So look, hang out with me if you choose to. If you're joining me live, say good day in the chat. If you're watching the replay, then look, well done you. If you can stick around for this, what might be some torture, then, that's okay too. So I'm just going to get to it and see what happens. Because, what could possibly go wrong? Not too much, I don't think. But anyway, that's okay. Alrighty. So let's have a look at what we can do, because I'm not too sure right now. So I haven't done too much more. I've had a look at some synthy type stuff, and I've put some, as I said, some building blocks over here. It sounds okay. So I've got some ostinato strings, but this is going to be later. So if you're into listen to trailer music, it starts off very low, very subtle, one note or one string or one note from a synthesizer or something, or a bit of a boom or a hit, percussive hit. So it starts off very subtle, and then it builds up, then drops, goes to nothing, then really starts to build up and all that sort of thing. So it's all about getting building blocks. So these are some of the building blocks I'm going to use for it, and some things will be brought in at different times. So let's listen to these bits that might work at some point during this whole mess at the moment. Here we go, wait for it. This is cool. So look, that's it. Hours of work, and that's all we have. Bit disappointing, really. But look, let's go with it. Let's see what happens. We can never, we'll just have to wait and see. So I'm going to predominantly think about the libraries I'm going to use. One of the things that was highlighted in the course was you don't have to spend a lot of money on libraries, and nor should you ever, really. There's heaps and heaps of free ones out there. As I always say, if you do wish to purchase something, wait until it's on sale. I don't think... The only thing I know of that doesn't go on sale are Valhalla reverbs and things. So they're the only ones that I'm aware of. I don't know of many others, but pretty much everything else goes on sale at some point. I hope not to yawn throughout this entire stream. I'll have the coffee. So, what are we going to do? I have no idea. No, I do. We're gonna add some instrument tracks. I'm going to add one, and see what else I can find for 8DIO that I've got. Okay. So I got the 8DIO Phoenix bundle, which has got some presets. Sinister sounds interesting. Let's have a listen to that. So again, I haven't really looked at these libraries. I did get this bundle with the current sale. And I guess that was one thing that was highlighted on the course, is to know your libraries and know them well. So you don't have to pay a lot of money for them. You can use free ones, but know them well. And I think that's why I sort of put on the thumbnail for this video was the watch. Is like, I need to take time. I need to be patient. I need to take the time to learn. I need to take the time to learn my libraries and to learn more about using Cubase better as well, which will happen with practice as I go. But I really want to take the time to get better at this. So, why isn't this working? Have I? Okay, that's working. Why isn't this working? Cybernetic ambience. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. That's really... This has got a sequencer on it as well, so... And turn the volume up. Not loving that one. The Phantom. This might be better. Some have got... okay, and these have got different effects as well, so it's sort of got its own filter, EQ, degrader, delay, transform, reverb, all built in, which is kind of cool. Let's have a listen to some of these. So these would be good for in the beginning where it really just starts off, where you just want sort of one note. And just something really, really subtle. So what you can do with these is you can actually blend them, which is really cool. So actually stack them. To give a more unique sound. And that, again, that was something that was highlighted in the course, is you want to, I guess with all music, because all these instruments are available to everyone, everyone's using them, and you want to sound different to everyone else. So it's a bit of a challenge to try and come up with different sounds. So I like this, that you can actually stack the sounds. So you have a combination of presets here you can use, which will create something completely different. So that's really cool. It's just finding the right sound. Let's do them individually. I think there's something we can use here. It doesn't sound too bad. It sounds pretty ominous. I'm just pressing one note. It's just the D, because I'm going to be working in D minor. I've now decided about an hour ago. I think I like Dream with Destruction and Toward, I think. I like it how it builds up too. Maybe that's too dreamy. I like that one. It's subtle. So let's go with that. So that's the Phantom from the Phoenix bundle. Phoenix Phantom. That sounds good, doesn't it? And we'll put that down there. Now I want some booms and stuff. I do have a lot of 8DIO, as you might see. Got them all on sale. Hybrid Tools Terminus. Eternal. Hybrid Tools are good. Eternal Darkness. Let's see what that's got. Presets. Hell's Gate. Impacts, rises, rhythm, subs, drones. Oh, I think we've gotten onto something here. This is what we're looking for. Here we go. Now we're getting into some action. Impacts. Oh, nice. Oh, I do like that. Okay, I'm going to use that. That's really cool too, but I do like that. Okay. So, Hybrid Tools, Eternal Darkness, Hell's Gate. So that's a lot to type in there. But if I don't, I won't know what I'm doing. Will I know what I'm doing anyway? Not really. So this is our little sub boom we want to have. And this is going to be right at the start. I've brought in, I'm not going to start for the first couple of bars. I like to give it a little bit of room, wiggle room, because when I go to master this, I want to be able to fade in and move it in the, when I master it as a single wave file later, much later at this point. I did notice in the examples that were given in the course, which I am thoroughly enjoying, it is really good to see and hear from those that are actually creating trailer music. But not only those wonderful people, but also Guy himself is way more masterful at music than comes across in his YouTube channel, so, and his videos. So it's like, wow, he knows a lot. He's really good at what he does know music. Ooh, So I'm not not feeling like I'm not capable of doing this, but I feel like I'm floundering a little bit. I think if I had a little bit more music theory knowledge and harmony knowledge and that sort of thing, I'd pick it up faster. I don't think I'll be that feel like I'm being left behind or anything doing the course, but I do appreciate the fact that all of the Thinkspace courses you've got lifetime access to, so you can come and do them 100 times if need be. Hopefully I will get it before I need to do the course 100 times. But I think if I was a bit more knowledgeable, it might be I might be able to do this quicker. That's all, I think. So, because I'm only up to module 2. I'm only, when I look at the little thing of how percentage of how much of course I've done, I've only done 16%. Bless me. So, the next few weeks is going to be pretty cool. And, if you want to come and hang out with me while I do this stuff and see how I progress, hopefully I progress, then that'll be cool. There's exercises in the course to do, which I haven't done yet. I haven't progressed yet. I'm just starting. You got to start at the beginning. But, when all else fails, boom. Let's just go with that. Let's start with that. Start with a boom. Because that does sound cool. Stuck with a... No, that doesn't work. Oh, that kind of works. No, it needs to be subtle. All right. So we're just going to do a sub boom. Boom. And let's put it in. Where are we? We're right down the bottom here. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to say. At the moment, I have 27 tracks. In the example in the course, of course, there's a few more than that. About 100 more. How long you got? Anyway, it's a learning curve, steep learning curve, but I must admit, the trailer type music I've done so far, really enjoyed doing it. This is a bit more of a steeper learning curve. I'm going to keep going because I'm practical and determined and stubborn. And I want to learn. It's fun, apparently. How about I put... Do you like the clocks? But no one's doing clocks anymore, apparently. There was a time when everyone did clocks. I don't think we need to do clocks. Let's leave the clocks out. But duly noted, it's one of those things that, again, was mentioned in the course. Know your libraries well, and make a note that sounds really cool together. And it does. It blends. They've done this well. They've blended it together. I like that. Okay, let's record this. Let's just get on with it. Yes, get on with it. There we go. Did that do something? It did. There's something down there. So we have a boom. And what I noticed in the course was that they basically just grab that and copy and paste it to other bits where they want other little sound effects type things. So that's what we're going to do. So let's see what else Hybrid Tools has. Let's duplicate that one. Let's duplicate the track and bring up something else and see what else we can find. And we'll just put that down there, because all we're doing is basically finding bits and pieces and then just sort of mixing and matching and dragging and dropping and putting it all over the place. That seems to be how it's done. A little bit. As I say, I've only just done a little bit. Oh dear, I need more sleep. This is not good. So this is Alien Keys. Again, these are just presets. So, and I suggest to make signature sounds, which is an interesting concept because I'm all about the presets, which are easy. But to EQ or use distortion or compression or combine with something else or pitch bend or whatever to make it your own sound, which then will be different to everyone else because everyone else is using the same stuff. So it kind of makes sense. Oh. Impacts, rises. Why is that not working? Nope, it's not going to work. Okay. That's weird. Well, some of these sounds take a while. Okay. That's very low. I think you need to stack these. Not doing it for me, no. Alien toy box. Alien toy box. That's a bit too. Drones. Not feeling the love from that one either. That's pretty cool. That could work as a riser. Very long riser though. Nah, a bit much. Nah. Let's go to another one. Oh, this is sub and drones together. Let's take the stack off. Well, that's a much faster one. I like that. Again, you can reverse too. What's chaos do? Oh, just randomizes it. Do you like that? Cut down the octave. Not sure. I think it's better if I have control over things a little bit better. Let's see. Let's see. I think I might have a look at a different one. Evil Pixie, what could possibly go wrong? What does an evil pixie sound like? Ah, there's stretch there as well. Oh, I see. There we go. There's a lot here, but it's just a case of getting through them to find out what we actually want and what works. Oh, I do like that. From the depths. Ooh. Let's go with that because we might be able to work that in there somewhere. Here's what I prepared earlier. So that should actually work there. So we have a bit that works, and it's what it's not called Hell's Gate. It's From the Depths, isn't it? Eternal Darkness. Yep. From the Depths. All right. So what have we got so far? Not a lot. Let's turn the metronome off. Got a sub boom. And then we've got this sort of drone, rhythmic drone. Which could lay underneath, you know, a pretty big part of it. So that could work. That could work. All right, let's duplicate again and see what else we can come up with. I'll move that over there. And look, if you are watching this live or in the replay, this is just a hangout with me as I do stuff with things, as I create the building blocks of what may be used as a music trailer, and I use the term music in quotation marks and incredibly loosely. It's going to be a long weekend with large amounts of coffee. in my new big coffee cup. Keeps things really warm for a while. I do like my coffee, and I will need lots of it. All right. So let's look at another instrument. It's basically what I'm going to do is just try and get the right sounds for what we're doing here. Ghoulish Nightmare. That sounds like it could be interesting. We need some we need risers, don't we? We need something that's going to use for a riser. And again, this isn't part of the course to actually create your own track. In the course, you actually get a demo track, which I haven't done yet. I'm still at the very early stages, but you get like a demo track and you get to create your bit to fit in that. So you don't have to do the whole, track. But I decided to do that as well anyway. Why? Why would you do? Why would I do? I'm questioning everything I do now. No, it's good. It's fine. It's okay. I'll be fine. I'll just rock backwards and forwards. No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It'll be great. What could possibly? All right. So let's Ghoulish Nightmare. Let's go for impacts first. Not much of an impact, that one. That is an incredibly slow riser. No, come on. Come on. I think it's taking a while to load. You get that. Not liking this one. No. 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 A harpy. We've done Hell's Gate, haven't we? Let's have a look at a harpy. No. I won't do that, I don't think, because I actually am going to bring in some choirs. Ooh, or a choir. Some choirs? I don't know. Look, no, none of that. It's behind you. Look, classic line of every horror movie I've ever seen. Oh, that's a nice impact. Ah, it's got the drones on as well. So let's not do the stack. Let's just... Okay. That's cool. That's really... Sure. Oh, I like that one. Play that one with the other one. Alright, I think that works. I wonder if that'll stack with that. I'm not sure. No, I've changed my mind. Jekyll. Oh, that's nice. That's interesting, but no, just kind of got it in my head what I want, and it's just trying to find the right sound. So it's good to go through these things. No. No. I think it's going to be one of those things where you find something, you go, that's what I want. Whoa. That's really loud. No. 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 Okay. No, I really I want a riser now. Raised from the dead. That sounds good. No. No. Take all those off. Similar to the last one, so no. What I'm going to do, if I can't find anything soon, I'm going to go to one of my favourites. Oh. Scary, but no. Don't think that's quite what I'm looking for. Siren. Okay. There's nothing there. There we go. Riser might be happening, but nothing's coming up. Again, the voice thing? No, not so much. Okay, one more. The dark. Oh, the Valkyrie cries. That's catching my eye. It's not much of a riser, is it? No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of my favourites, and I will. Let's see. I still haven't. There's a difference between Contact and Contact 7. Files you can use better in Contact. Contact 7 is more about the other instruments that aren't from files. Does any of that make sense? Oh, I've got a little blue circle of death. This isn't good. When did I save it last? You've seen it here live, folks. Yep. Houston, we have a problem. Here we go. All right. Libraries. Okay. So let's see if we can get some evolution. Yes. See, there's something I want to get on sale at some point. Is that Rise and Hit? I think that's a Native Instruments. Yeah, it's not too bad. That's pretty cool. Project Sam's got some really cool stuff, so I might investigate using a bit of that too. No. No. Yeah. See, I'm pretty sure that Evolution's got something more than just that. Yeah. Where's my dragon? I think that's in my files. Alright, so I've got an instance of that anyway. Let me have a look over here because I don't really want to show you my filing structure because you'll laugh. No, no. Ah. Just talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Want some rises, brahms, downers, rises. There we go. So this is one of my other favourite. These are amongst my favourite things. Evolution Dragon. It's not Hybrid Tools at all. We'll change that to who's this from? This is yeah, Evolution. They've got bushes and trailer hits and subs and short hits and a whole range of other bits and pieces. And again, you can use filters and distortion and all sorts of things to make it your own unique sound. Let's see if we can find something in here because I think Keep Forest, that's the company. So this one's from Keep Forest, which is one of my favourites. There's a whole range here. And you can change them, pan them, tune them. There's a whole lot of stuff you can do with these. So this is really cool. I do like these. So let's go with let's go with this. So this is Keep Forest Evolution Rises. So that's okay. So these key switches at the top are for your filters and distortion and things. So let's key switch there. That's a really long one. Okay, so this is to pitch it. Again, you can tell that I don't know my libraries that well. Again, I will have to take time in finding the right libraries for what works and what is going to be better suited in certain situations, and then create templates. And I think that's the key to the faster workflow. But at this early stage of doing all of this, it's just going to be a case of discover what I've got. And I knew at the time that this particular one went on sale. I was like, yeah, I want to play with this one. All right, let's continue. Let's find a good riser that'll work. Okay, so we've pitched it on a D because we're in D minor, and that's not bad. Oops. That was not too bad. That reminds me of some of the sounds from Star Wars. Oh, you can do all sorts of things here too. You can really, yeah. So much you can do. It's just nuts. Sometimes you have too much choice, you know? That doesn't sound too bad. That's too long. Oh, now that's the kind of thing I'm thinking of. It's got its own little boom built in, a built-in boom. Now everyone should have a built-in boom. I'm liking that. Yeah, that's a bomb. That one. I want that one. Now I wonder if I can cheat a little bit. Let's go in here and find it. Where would it be? So all I'm going to do is move that across to there. That one. So if I play that. There we go, and it's still going, and the tail finishes there. Beautiful. That's about it. Beautiful. I like it. There we ha. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, so we got one. Woohoo! Yay. Let's see if we can find something else in this. So that's the one we've got. Oops. Slightly different one. It's got more of a hit to it. Hello, Heartbreak Time Machine. How are you? I'm trying to find sounds that work. And I think I'm doing okay. The building blocks of a trailer mix music thingy. It's all about knowing your libraries. Because I'm very new to all this, I really don't know my libraries. Not sure about that one. But thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. And that's what this is all about. Finding different libraries and things that work. And I'm thinking that's really cool. I do like that one. I don't know. Is that going to be... Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Yes, I think it's one of those things that you got not a picture, but you've got a sound in your mind, and it's like, I want that sound. It's in that, just to the left a bit. That if you could just pluck it out of there and put it in your door, it'll be awesome. But that's not what's going on up here. There's weird stuff going on up here, but that's not it. Oh dear. Oh, I've fallen asleep by that one. That's too... No. 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 That's cool. Oh, that's nice. That's very cool. Yes, I do use Adapter Zoom. I'm confirming that. Yeah, I kind of do. It's a thing, apparently. I don't know. It's what you get used to, I guess. There was one of the... I've got some courses from Born to Produce as well on using Cubase, and they start with that's the way they do it, and that's sort of how I've learnt to do it through that, I guess. But there you go. All right, so I'm still very new to Cubase. I'm still learning. only been a few months. Let's listen to this one because this is what we've got for a riser. With a bit of a sub boom at the end. Let's work with that. We have another building block. Huzzah! It's a long process. Okay. So what have we got so far? We've got bits over there. We won't worry about those bits just yet. And if you do hear a voice in the background, that's Mr. Keeonra working in the background because he too works from home. Some days of the week. All right. Let's listen to, what have we got here? This is called Hell's Gate. Hybrid Tools, Eternal Darkness, Hell's Gate from my 8DIO. There's a bit of a sub boom to start things off. You're new to Cubase too. Look, Cubase is so good, but it's got so much. It will take me forever to learn, but I'm okay with that. I've got just a little bit less than forever because, you know, life expectancy and stuff. But anyway, question, do you talk to yourself this way during your creative work out loud? When I'm not streaming? No. Maybe. I don't know. No, I don't. I don't talk out loud like this. Only when I'm streaming. On occasion I might. And I may feel compelled to actually get up from my studio and go outside and shake my fist and yell at clouds. But other than that, no, I don't tend to talk to myself too much. I'll have to ask my family, actually. Who knows what happens down here? But no, I don't usually talk too much. From the Depths is this one. Bit of a pulsy one, I like this. That could work as a bit of a drone underneath. Another gamer. Nice. Yes, you think of Cubase as a morgue. Those who don't know, that one is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. And we're all levelling up ourselves and each other. Yes. We need to join a guild. But yes, I guess that's what the Discord servers are that we're all a part of. I've got so many Discord servers that I'm a member of now. It's ridiculous. All right, and then we've got the riser. Okay, I'm good with that. So that's good so far. We've got some things there. I think I need some hits or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what Contact's got. Again, I think it's just a case of yes. Join your guild. What's your game of choice? It sounds like you're a gamer there. Mine at the moment, I'm hanging out for the 6th of June. Yeah, QTube challenges are like raids. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The QTube challenges are like raids, I must admit. Okay, so there's Devastator. So there's a lot of stuff I haven't used, and it's all here, and I'm going, what is that? No, don't start singing that. Rise and Hit. I've never actually looked at that. No Man's Sky. I've never heard of that. I used to play World of Warcraft for many, many years. Way too many years of my life gone to World of Warcraft. Now I play a bit more Overwatch, but waiting for the 6th of June for Diablo 4. That's when my musicals suffer. Swoosh into Void. Look, you have my attention. Okay. I've never had a look at this. I guess that was something else that you played WoW for 9 years. Heartbreak time machine. I played for longer. I only gave up. Well, our son was a baby when we started. We started in vanilla. That was 18 years ago or something. long time. We won't. Let's concentrate on music now, shall we? Oh. See, that's something they said in the course as well. The Thinkspace education training music course. That's what I'm sort of focusing on at the moment, is practicing what I'm learning as I'm going through. Again, I only gone through 16% of the course. It's really good. Know your libraries, but know what you've got. And I didn't even know I had Rise and Hit, which I think is part of Complete, I guess. Oh, look. An Alliance player. You've slept to the sounds of Ironforge. Look, who hasn't? And just gone into the tavern for the music. Honestly, I love some of the music in World of Warcraft is just amazing. Dark Shore is my favourite, and the Elvish starting section, starting as an elf, but also on the Horde side as a blood elf. Some amazing, beautiful music and beautiful artistry as you're walking through. Now I want to play World of Warcraft again. Don't do that. No. Actually, the music for Diablo 4 is pretty good. The cutscenes and everything, really good. The initial I played the beta last weekend. Again, that's why I need lots of coffee, because I'm still recovering from almost no sleep last weekend. But yeah, the music in the cutscenes in the trailer was just so good. Anywho, I found another Rise and Hit. And it's a really good one. So yes, Guy Mitchell-Moore in the course was saying, look at what you've got, and if you do have Complete, use what you have. And the other one they highlighted a lot too was the free orchestra from Project Sam, I think it is. Used a lot of that stuff. Save some money. I'm all about that. Okay, so I like this. Seems to be the first one I found. Okay. Okay, so that's just going from there. I do like that. I'm going to use that. Swoosh into void. What else is there? Oh, that's going to give me a thingy underneath the thingy, and I don't know how to do the thingies with that thingy. That's why I have separate tracks for everything. Multiple tracks, but that's okay. For now, until I get better at what I do, Rise and Hit. I do. Of course, it's a Rise and Hit, isn't it? All right. So swoosh into void. That's the one we're on, isn't it? Yes. Swoosh into void. Let's can we do? Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, that's nice too. Huh? Oh. No. Ignore this time. Ah. You didn't like that. Okay. Okay. Ah. File's missing. That's all a bit weird. We might have to load that again. No, don't save. Let's. Which one did we swooshed into void? That's the one that we went with originally. Why don't we just keep that? That's good for the end. I'm thinking the end. Yeah. Okay, let's do a bit of that. And what have we got? Rise and hit. Swoosh into void. Rise and hit. Swoosh into void. See, I like working with about 8 to 10 tracks. The whole idea of working with about 108 to 110 tracks, it's a bit daunting, really. But, you know, we're on our way. Don't know what I'm doing. No, I've got a clue, a little bit of a clue, not much. 2, 4, this is 6. 2. I've done 2, 4, 6, 7, so we'll go from maybe 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, now 8 for each one. 2, 4, 6. So I might move these over a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm hoping that if I do a stream Sunday night, between now and then, I would have done a bit more of the course, would have learned a bit more, practiced a bit more, done a little bit more work on this. So this would be in a much better state. And then work on it some more next week in the hopes that by the time, I think the QTube challenge for this finishes on the 29th of May, which means I'll be doing this for my birthday. Well, why not? Really? It's my birthday next week. Should I wear a party hat? Have a balloon? Or at least cake. Cake with the coffee. Cake. Now I'm hungry. I haven't had breakfast. Okay, more coffee. Yes, the 29th of May, I believe, is when this challenge is due. So if I do this for Sunday night stream, work on it during the week, and have something pretty cool by next week's stream, we might be able to actually finish it off. Do something, I was about to say do something fun after that. If I'm not having fun, something's not right. Okay, so rise and hit, swoosh. That's what I was doing. Recording that 2, 4, 6. Let's put another. So we've got a little bit of room here, and I can't remember what key I pressed. Let's bring up the keyboard because it's easier. All we're gonna do is just record that. All right, so we hit record. Look, that's, you know, that takes skill. So, all right. Actually, it'd be better if I actually brought those out to 8 bars each, just because that will make my life a little bit easier in just planning the blocks. And one thing I'm learning about this is it's a very different type and style of music to anything else. So similar to, speaking of Iron Forge and World of Warcraft and games and stuff, but making trailer music is similar to creating music for computer games, because it all has to be in little chunks and be editable and be able to be looped well. It has to be loopy. In order for certain triggers within the games to play certain music, and so it has to be able to all flow in the same key and all that sort of thing. Similarly with trailer music, because it's not created with the actual film or image in mind, it's created in chunks to be edited by someone else, which I didn't know. And now I do. But for the challenge for the QTube, I'm going to not make those breaks or edit points so obvious, because it's going to be one song or one piece of music. So we can pretend, but it's going to be in the style of a trailer. So let's listen to that one again. That's nice. I do like that. Yep, so let's listen to this one. It's a nice riser, which is totally different to that. I do like that. That's going to be cool. I do like that too. So it's all about layering and putting it all together. I want to find out what more we've got from the Rise and Hit swooshes. So let's duplicate that track and go in here and find something else for the Rise and Hit swooshes. Let's get rid of that. Save changes, no. Burst to naught. Disappearing bells. Sounds good. Oh. I see where you're going with that. You keep trying to move my mouse to look at something. Tell me what you want to look at and I'll look at it for you. That's fine. Okay, so there's a rise and a hit. I kind of get what it says on the box. And I think that's the one I want. Oh, that's right. I can. Silly me. See, I still don't know what I'm doing. Have I ever? Ooh, that's kind of cool. Guitar's farewell. Alrighty. Calm down. Okay, this isn't. Okay. There's nothing there. Okay. Sometimes things work well. Sometimes they don't. Loco Foco. Gotta be careful how you say that one. Oh, that's a nice one, actually. Trash store. What does his do? Oh. Oh. There's a whole heap of in. Ah. Oh. Oh. I didn't know that within there was. What does this button do? Okay. So, okay. Right. There's lots. See, it's all about knowing your libraries, and if you do have native instruments complete, have a look at Rise and Hit. You can find all sorts of stuff that you didn't know you had. Wow. Hybrid. Ooh, Blade Runner. Who likes Blade Runner? It's one of those movies. Do you like it? Do you hate it? One of those iconic movies that apparently everyone was supposed to enjoy. I don't get it. Am I allowed to say that? Ooh. Controversy. Controversy. You heard it right here. Mental metal. Metal cat. What could possibly go wrong? Can't hear if that's a metal cat or not because there's a plane going overhead. Really makes it bad when I'm recording vocals and a plane goes overhead, although the microphone does pick it up. Too much, and I don't record vocals very often because I really don't like my voice, which is sad because I've sung all my life. I do like my voice when I'm singing on stage, but not recorded and hearing it back. Like most people. It's a psychological thing. Chime burst, classic, dark candy. That sounds cool. There's just so much. Oh my goodness. You could just be here for days. You know what? This is just nuts. I did not realise. Oh, and you've got the rise time. Oh, wow. This is... I think I need to find a... Wow. Oh. This is too much. I did not know that this had this much in it. This is just nuts. Bucket swell. What could possibly go wrong? And you've got glide straight. Don't shut the front door. Honestly. Okay, so there. Okay. So you got glide or straight. You got full, low, or high. Wow, there's too much to choose from. Bread and butter. There you go. Reverse symbols. Who doesn't love a reverse symbol? And you can just cycle through them. They start to sound all a bit the same, don't they? Yeah, they're not too bad. Okay, all right. Let's pick something else and percussion halt. That sounds good. And no, it's not going to play. Fair enough. Oh, there it is. Is it? Is it going to work? Is it really? No. No, it's just not. Tweaked orchestra. Hybrid swarm one. No. Let's reload that instrument. It's not going to work. Fine. Fine then. Let's pick something else. Lost choir. Oh. Ooh, That's really interesting. I do want to. Oh, I'm so sorry. Your wife just looked at you and said, "What are you watching?" You can explain. It's a bit of a car wreck, train wreck. It's a mess. It's someone looking at their libraries going, "We have too much time on my hands, and we need to get a life and reevaluate our life." We're discovering the art of discovering sounds. Look, makeup stuff, I don't know. I am a wife, so I don't know what I'd want to hear if my husband was watching. I don't, nah. Your soaps, yeah, this is your soaps. This is, yes. It's very episodic, and 'cause this is part 2 today, and who knows what's going to happen next, really. I do like this. Ooh. One person's relationship with their door. Far. There's some amazing stuff in here. Big choir really? Wow. Big choir cluster. Ooh, male cluster 1. Wow. That's some cool samples right there. Let's go for big choir R and see if that works. And then big choir far? Question mark? That could sound good as an R far. We've got a big choir R and then a big choir R far. Fahar. Who's that? Steve Martin and The Man with Two Brains. Great movie. Now I'm showing my age. As if I wasn't showing it before. Look, really. Coffee, more coffee. All right, let's speaking of choirs, let's do that. Let's record this bit so we've got another little building block. I just need to make it the right one, don't I? Is that? Let's play. It already is. Ha! Very good. And doesn't need to be that long, but that's okay. We'll leave it at that for now. Because that's actually, no, we won't. We'll change that. That's R far. Choir R far. Choir R far. I need more sleep. Okay, it's gonna be a long weekend. I'm pressing buttons. Press the right button, you silly sausage. Okay. Let's go back to here. When do we actually get rid of all the noise? Wow, that does have a long tail to it. I think it ends about there. I think we could have maybe the 4 bars for that. Yep. Yeah, why not? We can make it the 4 bars and make that a short one. That works. And let it drop fairly quickly. So we've got a quick RFR. Careful how you say that one. All right, now we've got that. I've also got this and this, which I'll move over to here. Again, building blocks, just need to put them in the right places. So we've got a nice little pad underneath. That's not it. Just mute the piano. So I've got a nice pad underneath. And then we've got a bit of a boom that I did a bit of pitch shifting and a bit of can't wait to put that somewhere. I don't know where. And then we have the ostinatos, which will, when it is more built up, will sound like this. So it needs to come in fairly. Actually, it'll come in probably with the bass first. So it'll sound like this first. And I need to alter that because at the moment I am using 8DIO's ostinato patch. So this is called Flowing Slow, and if you heard the strings, it sort of went from one to another really awkwardly, not how a string player would play at all in any way. So I either need to edit the MIDI accordingly, or just use the Makato patch. Actually, let's have a listen to that. Let's listen to that now, because that's got more of an attack. But then I'll need to double it. Do one for each bar. Oh, thank you, Heartbreak Time Machine. Yes, I listened to your Penguins piece too. It's very cool. I listened to a lot of Penguins recently. Who says that? But yes, the QTube's Penguins thing challenge. Very, very cool. Very cool music. And yeah, the contrast, I rushed through that. I want to do that one again, actually. I think that's one cool thing with all the QTube stuff. And I think as I'm learning more, I want to go back and revisit it and see how much I have learned. I think that's one really cool thing about doing all this sort of music, is that you've got like a journey of music through time, and how hopefully I'm getting better. So let's have a look at this. Oh, I've done it again. See, I'm so used to working with two monitors that I really, let's go with the Mikado because I think that'll work well. But then we need to double up on those because it needs to be bowed twice because it's not a legato patch. That kind of makes sense, right? Yeah. So let's see if that works. What could possibly go wrong? And it's a bit of tension there, so. There we go. That's better. Would you like to have a bit of velocity there? let's give it a bit of a thing. Give it a bit of a thing. That would work better now. So we start off with and it's all about the attacks on the beats. That'll be at the start, and then the next time, actually, I'll do a bit of. What am I doing? I don't know. Moving that over there. Let's put a bit of a thingy on, and put a thingy on. Oops, wrong way. Over there. Right. So once we've got that, that builds up to the cello. And then the viola. Second violins. Then the first violins come in. And then you go to something like that. So, you know, when it comes all together, or you go to something like, which is probably more appropriate, something like, I can't remember which one we use now. This one? Let's just take all those off solo. I always do this. Silly sausage. I think it's this one. No. No. No, we need a boom. No, it actually might be this. Oh, look, who knows, really. Choirs, that's what I was going to have a look at. Okay, all right. So let's have a look at choirs because I do have several choir libraries. Why does that not surprise anyone, really? The example in the course had the choirs at the end, and I think that's a good place to put choirs. If I reflect on what I've done, do I listen to much rap music? That is a good question. Eminem back in the day. I'm not a big rap listener. I listen to a bit of pop, rock. My favourites are I'm a bit old, but I do like things like Evanescence, Nightwish, the symphonic metal type music is my favourite, which would be completely obvious for someone who is a classically trained singer. But anyway, um, thinking classically, if we go to a lot of Beethoven, especially, choir's not brought in till the end, unless you're talking a requiem or something. But that's all very depressing. It's all about death and resurrection and life, bit of everything, really. But yes, let's have a look at choirs, and we'll bring them in at the end down here. So I have some choirs from actually I will put that up there. Let's put the choir up the top up here, because 2-pack, pick 4 or 5 tracks, listen specifically for when you use his vocal double. About this often when writing makes parts lyrical. Don't apologise for the long comment. You're the only one here, it's okay. Or the only one commenting at the moment anyway. There might be others here, but they might just be watching, and they might be watching in the future. And if they're still watching after this length of time to this absolute train wreck of a song and piece of music, good on them. You could do the clicky bits below, the thumb, likey bit, and the ring, the cowbell, and the subscribey bits if you wish. So 2-pack. I'll have to remember that. Okay. Apply this to the ostinatos. Cool. I will investigate that. It sounds good. Right. Where was I? Yes. Looking for a choir. Let's, seeing as we've had the theme of the whole 8DIO thing, let's head back there and see if I can find my files. I did have all of my libraries on one external SSD until I filled it up. And now I'm running things off some of my internal drive and some on my external. So it's sometimes a little bit confusing where I've put everything. It's an organised chaos. It's fine. I'm thinking I do have an amazing choir, which is probably one of the better choirs. The problem is that it's not suitable for this at all. It is too nice. And I mean that in the nicest possible way, but it's Silka. 8DIO's Silka choir is just superb. It is probably the only choir library I have found that sounds realistic in the voices. So you may not get the articulations for the words that you want. Like I know East West Hollywood or whatever it is, Composer Cloud, you can do all the words. I've had a bit of a play with that. I didn't like it. It sounded too much like it was being played on a synthesizer, and it was all built mechanically and too artificial. Whereas Silka sounds amazing, but I think for this, because 8DIO's choirs, I think, are the better samples out there. and I have pretty much all of their choirs. I've got Lacrimosa, Silka, and I've got the children's choir. I'm just trying to find the other choir, but yeah, I've also got Voxos, which is Sydney Samples Choir. They're really good too. They've got male, female. I've also got I got the choir package last year's Black Friday sale, I think. And they've got the Voices of War, which sound amazing. Very similar to Lord of the Rings style type chants and singing, which is one of my favourites, of course. Can't find its choir. Where's the choir? Maybe that one. Single patches, multi-vowels, swells. Let's see if I can find something that works. It's loading. Some of these patches are massive. Okay. Oh, and of course the other one that I did for Goodbye Brother, that for the QTube, that choir is amazing. I absolutely love it, which is the Cantus. Is it Cantus? Which is the Gregorian chants. Oh, so good. Really like that one. Okay, so this is, again, don't know the library well enough, but this is in Solidus, and we'll see how this works. This sounds like men. So I think you can, yeah, so you can build in this as well. No worries. Thank you for joining me, Heartbreak Time Machine. And have a good evening in California. Nice of you to join. Yeah, catch you next time. Hopefully I'll have some more done and it won't be so soap-like. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this patch. Let's find something else, I think. So save changes, no. Single patches, multi-vowels, multi-word shorts, sustains. Let's get rid of that and see if we can. Oh, okay. Oh. Let's load that one up and see if we can get something. That's what we want. Because, singing in a choir, it's all about the oohs and ahs, really. Okay, so we've got the full range. Okay, so you've got ooh, ah. I think the R loop's probably going to be the most. I mean, it just sounds lovely. You know, just sounds really, really good. Right, Enceladus. Let me have a quick look at what Enceladus is from 8DIO. I can't remember which choir is better for which one. Let's have a look. I'm just bringing this up on my other screen. Right. So yes, I've got the Liber. I can bring this across if you like. Okay. So I do have, as you can see, purchase. I do, but again, they're on sale at the moment. So Enceladus Choir is what I'm looking at the moment. And that is a lovely patch. It's normally about $400 US, and it's down to 95 at the moment. So 40 males and 25 females. So that's not too bad. It doesn't sound epic, so I might choose something else. Silka is the real emotional one, which would be too silky for this. 40 males, 25 females again, so it's the same numbers, but their articulations sound amazing. Totally different sound. Lacrimosa. See, I'm big on choirs, being a chorister. I think this one's the one I'm looking for. There we go. 70 basses, because it's all about the bass. 70 basses, 60 tenors, 40 altos, 30 sopranos. Now, I've never been in a choir with that many tenors and altos. Basses, maybe not that many. It's actually probably been 70 sopranos, 60 basses, 40 altos, 30 tenors is usually the way it goes. Right. So I'm thinking Lacrimosa might be the way to go. That's got the bigger numbers, unless Requiem does. Epic San Francisco Choir. Full ensemble, divising male, female, and 5 solo singers. Doesn't say how many. Requiem Professional was recorded in one of the most famous cathedrals in San Francisco. So it's going to be more like a real choir in a real, well, as it says, in a cathedral. So it's more like that. And that's not quite what I'm looking for. So I'm thinking that Enceladus, while it sounds good, is not beefed up enough. And then the Liberus Choir, which is lovely, is the Angelic Children's Choir. And this is not that type of music. So I'm thinking I'll load up Lacrimosa, which is one of my favourite pieces of music. So let's put that over there, and let's go here, and it's all happening. So that is a bit of a insight there. So I actually want Lacrimosa. So let's get rid of that, because I think that will be a better sound if I get Lacrimosa, if I can find it. Solos. The Clare instruments are amazing. The Clare woodwinds. Wow, so good. Hybrid tools, Solidus, Lacrimosa. There we go. What have we got here? Sustain staccatos. Individual sections. No, we don't want individual sections. Non-tonal. Legato. Each library is slightly different. So again, it's just one of those things. I need to take the time to actually look at the libraries, see what there is, see what exists, see what works. It does all take time. But I think time worth spending and investing. Now, is this actually working? Ah, there we go. That is taking its time. As I said, a lot of these patches, while it only has a little bit there, some of these patches are many, many, many gigabytes. That's a bit beefier sound. Whoops, that's a bit too high. Poor sopranos keel over. Just listen to the way that sounds transitioning from one note to the other. It's amazing. Gotta be careful not to do it too quickly, otherwise it just does sound false. You hear that? That doesn't sound right. Uh-oh. Let's bring it down a bit. You know what? I think I'd run it down there. Sounds a bit raspy up there. That sounds a bit better. That's sounding better. So you're going to be careful how you play choir patches. Otherwise, it just sounds too much like a synthesizer, and it really, as someone who's spent over 40 years singing in choirs, and if you're trying to make something sound like a choir, kind of really needs to sound like a choir. Otherwise, just make it sound like a synth pad, you know. But these are really nice. I'm going to have a play a bit more with Lacrimosa choir. Lacrimosa choir legato. And see what other patches I can come up with for the next stream, which will be Sunday evening my time, and whatever time that is your part of the world. More coffee. Here's cheers to big coffee cups and keep. It's still hot. This is a cool cup. I shall hug my cup forever. It's got my hot coffee in it. Okay, I do need more sleep. I'm hoping the next couple of days I can get more of the course done from Thinkspace. Actually, before I go any further, I'm going to save this. And I'm going to go over here. There's no point playing it because there's nothing to play yet. But I will go over here and I will say, look, thank you to those who have joined me. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I am tired. Thank you for those who have joined me in the live stream. For those watching sometime in the future, which is now for you, but it's now. I'm not going there. Heartbreak Time Machine, thank you for joining me, and I hope you're having a lovely evening at the moment. And yes, I will continue this wonderful journey to create something that means that picture there, just there, that sort of indicates that it's telling a story about robots, aliens, something like that. And I will do more of the trailer music course between now and Sunday night and maybe learn some new stuff and play with some ostinato strings. And maybe as I continue this journey, is it better to have something that does ostinato strings for you, or is it better to put it in yourself, or is it better to layer it and have a little bit of both? A poignant question for us all. Well, look, thank you for joining me on that happy note. Until then and a bit more, it has been an interesting journey. Thank you for hanging out with me. And join me in the next one. So do this clicky bit, subscribey and the likey and the cowbelly. You know what I mean. If you want to, you don't have to. It's okay. I don't mind. Be nice. Anywho, so yes, take care and I'll catch you next time. Bye.